Hi everybody, welcome to today's reading. Ta-da! It is full moon, and this full moon energy is announcing some kind of emotional fulfillment, some kind of satisfaction, some kind of thing that is happening for you or around you, and you're really observing it or you're in it in some way and it feels really good. You feel fulfilled in some way, uplifted, kind of like it feels like a completion. It feels like a goal has been struck, even though you might not have thought it was that much of a goal, but when it's happened, your recognition, whatever it is, this appreciation is happening for you, and you're like, and this is a completion of a chapter or a thing that you have been aiming towards. You've been working with the energy flow and you made it happen. So pat yourself on the back. You did this. Remember that feeling. Remember that feeling of like, oh, those people appreciated me. So whether that's happened sometime this week already, or if it's about to happen, you will recognize it. And Spirit wants you to take that memory and pop it in your worth remembering box, right? Because that is where we should maintain those happy thoughts, those moments of recognition, appreciation, fulfillment, completion. So it's going to feel that, all the effort that you've put in is working out for you. All right. So it will remind you in the future that life can be good. All right. So today I'm going to use the Light Seers card, which is different to my normal symbol on tarot, because life is good. All right, and you know the deal. I pick 3 cards, and you pick one of those, and that can be your reading or your theme for the day. And all 3 of the cards can be your reading, whichever way you want to look at it. So the left, the right, in the middle, all empties. So here we have it. Lefties, this is the 7 of Cups. This is decisions to be made, and of course with every completion becomes a new start, isn't there? So how are you going to handle it? What are you going to do? Have you thought about the next steps with your goal in regard to this change that has happened for you? And it has a flow about it, and when you make a decision, yes, it's your decision, and don't forget to communicate it. Because we forget that, don't we? We just think to ourselves, oh, this is what I'm going to do. But we don't want to tell anyone because we think it might be too soon and we might jinx it. But Spirit is encouraging you to talk about it. Righties. This is the world, and the world is the circle of a snake biting its tail. And we have all these symbols around it. There's just been, and she's looking extremely happy. She's just gives this sense of fulfillment being in the circle. Everything has come together. All of the struggle, all of the, working things out with all these different symbols. What does it mean? Why is this happening to me? How should I change it? All these questions you've been asking yourself. Now you feel like a sense of like, oh, get it, got it. And that's a good thing. And the world is the 21 card, and 2 and 1. 2 is very spiritual, 1 is individual, and 2 and 1 together is 3, which is about you being really creative. And so that also lends itself to this first card, which is talking about now you need to get creative. What's the next step? Because the thing that I've always found in my 59 years on the planet is the minute you think you've completed a chapter, or that you think, you have that moment, that nanosecond where you're like, is it going quite good for me at the moment? And then slam, Spirit's like, okay, she's ready for a new challenge, and then there's a new challenge. So Spirit's like, you decide what the new challenge is. Go back to looking at your vision board. I'm looking over there because my vision board is on the wall over there. And go back to looking at your vision board going, oh yeah, I do want to prioritize that. I do want to look at that. That is important to me. How am I going to change that up? Okay. Middle card, I've got the moon, which is cute because it is the full moon. And sometimes we can feel quite overwhelmed, I'm impressed to say. So those of you who picked that card as your middle card might feel a little bit overwhelmed and unable to really understand what is happening. And it is only through hindsight that you will see this as a turning point. So take some time to balance yourself up, seeing both sides to what's happening for you. So you might feel like this is really shit, and then actually I feel okay. How do I balance that up? So what is good for me? How do I make this good for me? And what I'm impressed by is there's a black dog and a white dog both howling at the moon, and the sense of that is that you need to connect to spirit, whether it's be because you're feeling really shit or because you're feeling really good. Either way, take a few minutes to do a meditation to help you reach that sort of upper space of like, what am I doing and why am I doing it? All right, and on that note, enjoy the full moon, and remember that the key sentence for this time during July, which is during this full moon in particular, because this is when the energy is really pushing down. Everyone is important. That doesn't just mean you, it means everyone. So take into account how the people around you are, because they're important. Even if they're annoying you, there's something about them during July that is important that you recognize for yourself and for them. And on that note, have a wonderful day.